A warm sunny day in Miami, Florida might sound like an excellent day for traveling, taking a ride to the beach, maybe on a bike, or going down to the local seafood restaurant on the coastline to take in some of the scenery, while enjoying some of the Atlantic's best catch. But you notice that the streets are flooded and wonder to yourself, if it's not raining, how is it flooding? A phenomenon all too common in Miami, as well as other low-lying cities around the states. Rainy day floods caused by the rising oceans is prompting residents to see their taxes rise to offset the costs of damages caused by the floods. In some of the Midwestern states, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Nebraska, you may notice that there are frequently more and more earthquakes rattling the cities and wonder, where is there a fault line? Fracking is having an effect on these states more and more as time goes on. Global warming is arguably one of the biggest issues facing our planet right now, and with modern day advancements in technology, the reliance on polluted energy sources is poisoning the earth. Not everybody is on board with these changes as well. I've organized this issue into a few different categories: causes, effects, and looking ahead as far as what the future holds in the world regarding this epidemic. We'll start with the issue previously mentioned, fracking. Oil is a highly sought after liquid that's used for a number of different procedures. Fracking releases a significant amount of methane in the air, a gas that is 20 times more potent than carbon dioxide. Another cause of global warming is palm oil production. Palm oil is a man made vegetable oil that is mostly made in the forests of Indonesia and Malaysia. The substance is linked to a variety of different issues to include deforestation, habitat degradation, and climate change. An area equivalent to 300 football fields of rainforest is being cleared out each hour to make way for these palm oil production. These are just a few of the man-made causes of global warming, and with only 4 to 5 minute time limit, I'm limited to how deep I can get into it. The basics of chemistry tell us that when water gets warmer, it expands. This is happening with our oceans in a process that is known as thermal expansion. The oceans are getting warmer, which is causing sea levels to rise. Along with oceans getting warmer, land-based ice continues to melt, which is also causing the oceans to swell up. The upward trend has continued over the last century, now at a rate of approximately 0.14 inches per year. It is possible that up to 5 to 10% of Earth's land mass will be absorbed by water. The average temperature also has risen 1.06 degrees Celsius since 1880. With warmer temperatures, this causes stronger and more dynamic storms. Hurricane seasons will also expand due to the hotter weather as well. Ecosystems will change where you'll see different species of animals migrate north or south depending on what fits their weather pattern. So some of the ways that countries are doing it right regarding climate change include some of the Western European nations. Norway has over 900 hydroelectric plants which provide almost half of the hydroelectric water storage reservoirs in all of Europe. Germany and Italy lead the way with solar energy. Denmark, Germany, Scotland lead the way with wind energy. Sweden is currently trying to become one of the first nations to rely solely on clean energy sources, eliminating fossil fuels altogether. The Paris Climate Agreement is an extensive documentation signed by approximately 193 nations that will help to try to fix with some of the financial difficulties, seeing that fossil fuels are still cheaper than clean energy sources. It will try to hold the global average temperature to under 2 degrees Celsius as well. Elon Musk, a major proponent of climate change, believes that there should be a carbon tax based on carbon tax emissions. This is something that the state of Washington has voted on, but did not pass through the popular vote with this recent election. Climate change is something that everyone has not only heard of, but should definitely pay attention to and should try to incorporate some of the changes in their daily lives. Whether it's riding a bike to work or avoiding plastic bags at the grocery store, it is tremendously affecting our Earth, as scientists are saying that 2016 will be the hottest year on record, beating out the previous hottest year, which was 2015. There is an escape, however. If the Earth gets too hot, we can always go to Mars.